Also, as they're
Mm-hmm.
getting back out and about with their pets, obedience, reinforcement, some training, making sure they have a fun but safe summer. And hey, you know what? A great way to do that is to kind of get that training in a group.
Yeah, absolutely, Tyler. As a matter of fact, it's good that you transitioned to that because joining Splash Live to give us a little bit more info on dog training services and even an event coming up for our community dogs. We have owner and trainer of Good Choices Dog Training and Services, Elaine Chan-Whitlow, joining Splash Live to talk a little bit more about it. Thank you for joining us, Elaine.
Hi.
Yeah, so we have a very unique event coming up, which is number 3 Adventure Group 2024 Bloomer Park. That'll be Thursday, May 30th. Can you tell us a little bit what we can expect from this event specifically?
I started the adventure group a few years back, and this is actually our third year going on strong in 2024. And basically, what the adventure group does is that we're gonna take the dog into real life, real scenario, real environment to train them and also socialize them and provide them exercise in a group setting. So when they come to join the group, we're gonna first begin with a group walk so everybody can get to know each other and socialize and see all the doggies. And then after that, we're gonna move right into the training. And for the one that we plan on Thursday, May 30th at Bloomer Park, it's going to be all level. So any dog, regardless of puppy or older dog, and different obedience level can join us as well. So they don't have to be really, really advanced. And basically, we're going to go through helping them with the basic command around different distraction area, like in the parks.
Right, correct,
We're also going to
correct.
learn in a group situation, we're going to learn stay, and we're also going to review leave and command. There's so many things in the part that the dog shouldn't get into in a sense, so we're going to help them with that as well.
Absolutely. And we actually spoke to West Bloomfield Parks, who just recently discussed the 6-foot leash ordinance that's going on that, just make sure your dog is within certain reach so that, you don't have any mishaps with your dog. So just talk about how important dog training is for examples like that.
Yeah. And also sometimes, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of dogs being trained, you have to really respect that, personal space, personal bubble. Especially, I work with a lot of dogs that are reactive. They don't really appreciate dogs being off leash. There are certain area that is designed to be off leash, for example, in the actual West Bloomfield Dog Park, but all the parks in West Bloomfield do have to obey the leash law and keep everybody safe, safe. And so then the park becomes enjoyable for dogs of all types, all sizes, all shape, regardless of their backgrounds and training levels. I think that's most important is safety, keeping everybody safe.
Exactly, exactly. Now, one last thing, another aspect of this event is the socialization between the dogs and everything. Just talk about the importance of dogs socializing with each other.
It's really important, I think, especially when the puppies are young, they need to see different dogs, different people. But socialization has to be done properly. It's not about just forcing the dog into a social setting that they're feeling uncomfortable. So, if for example, in our adventure group, we do have some dogs that probably come from a background that are shy or they're a little bit in the terms of reactivity, they might be barking. And we kind of slowly integrate them into the group by having them be at a distance to begin with. And sometimes we might have the owner, using treats to help them feel more comfortable in those situations. And we start them up at a lower pace, but it's really important to bring them out and see different things. And sometimes socialization can be done just having a dog being out and about in the park and just be on leash and observe. They don't have to necessarily participate in a group right away, but they can kind of be, standing on the side, just kind of slowly observe. And the dog learn by observing, so they don't have to all be in everybody else's faces, which actually we don't promote that in our group either. We wanted the dog to have their own space, feeling comfortable, and being able to join at their own pace, so that we're not forcing them to be like right away you join us, you got to be social immediately. No, the whole purpose of the group is that it's a guided socialization by a trained professional.
Correct, correct. And I'm glad you brought that perspective into the situation also. Last thing before we let you go, Elaine, just reiterate this event again. Do people have to RSVP? What are the deadline? Are there any fees? Just give that additional information right now, please.
So for the one in Bremer Park, the group walk actually is going to be free of charge, so anybody can join and just come and check us out. But if you want to do the training part, there is a fee for $30. But if you bring on a second dog, it's going to be half the price. And if you want to RSVP, just basically text me directly onto my phone numbers, 248-790-3723. Or you can go onto my Facebook page. Actually, this is a little schedule right here that shows the one that all the schedule coming up. So, and then in June, we're going to come back to the the nature wood preserve. So we're going to have one every month, pretty much, in West Bloomfield Park.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
we thank you so much for bringing that to our community, letting our dogs come
absolutely.
together to socialize. Also, owner and trainer for Good Choices Dog Training and Services, Elaine Chan-Whitlow. Thank you so much for joining the Splash Live.
You
We
guys are very
appreciate it.
welcome.